do 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 do. I'm alive. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? There we go. Yes, we are. Connect your encoder. Let's go live. Why is it doing that? I am live. Oh, it's got a new layout. It's got a new layout and everything. Hi guys, hi. So there we go. What am I doing tonight? We are going to do some editing. I'm going to show you guys what I do to make videos, since I'm really behind in this big 50 days video of Grounded. And I was meant to stream Grounded tonight, but I really haven't got time. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to show you guys what I do. We're going to open up the video. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. It will take a couple minutes to load up. Good morning, and good evening, good afternoon. Hello. How you guys doing? So yeah, a bit of an interesting video, different video maybe. Maybe it's not going to be that popular stream, but yeah, I'm just going to sit here and chill for like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. It depends how far we get. I've got so much to do though. I've been trying to make this video for weeks now. It's from all my Let's Play footage from my first run of Grounded 2. Yes, and if you want to see all these episodes, plug. I did make a members only because traditionally some Let's Plays can do okay, usually the first couple, but after that they go really low. And I've been really conscious of trying to produce only bangers for my channel that actually get a lot of views. So I made a members only. I've been meaning to do something like this for a while. So you've got literally 21 episodes. If you wanted to become a member today, you could join and watch 21 hours of pure Let's Play. My first ever playthrough, not second one or third one. Literally the minute I got the code 2 weeks before the game came out. So it's got a lot of the first early issues in it and stuff. But yeah, all the way up until Axel. So that's what I'm chucking on at the end. You're going to see it edited in a big long video, which is what this is right now. And I'm going to take you through the process. Right now, I'm editing. I had all them videos. So I'd already edited 30 hours, 35 hours of footage into 21 videos. So that ended up being about 10, 11 hours. And so now I'm trying to shorten 10 or 11 hours into just 45, 50 minutes, which is pretty brutal. Remove members is useless. No, Natural Lover. I've literally just explained why it doesn't get that many views. People don't really watch me for Let's Plays. There's been a few odd occasions, and people do also get to at least watch this in the shortened version. So there you go. Best of both worlds. If you want to show some support for the channel, you can go ahead and become a member. If you don't want it, that's cool. You can watch happily the free version that's coming out. It's just a much shorter version. But anyway, so yeah, I've already started. This is like my first cuts. I mean, these are hundreds and hundreds of cuts. And this is like I would say this is the second attempt I've had at cutting it now. No, I'm halfway through the first cut actually. Once I've done this, no, I've cut it once, yeah, because I did the videos. This is the second cut. Yeah, I'm about quarter way through. What? Oh, okay. There was a lot of listening to your own goddamn voice.
Do increase damage with melee weapons and regenerate health while enraged. Perfect block timing is reduced.
Woo! Natural Lover, don't do for views, do for fun. No, Natural Lover, it's my job. How about doing something you enjoy and love for fun and a job? That can be done. It's my job. It's been my job for like 8 years now, pal. If you are a successful YouTuber or someone that does YouTube for fun, good for you. Good for you. But no. Also, I've never seen you comment in my life, so why are you giving me hassle? Like, fuck off. Come back when you're less grumpy. Rosso, hello sir. How you doing? So yeah, this is it. This is what I use. I use Movie Studio 15 Platinum. Yeah, double. Yeah, I know, it's mad. It definitely takes like a kind of personality to be able to just listen to yourself all day long. Some would say quite egotistical, and I'd probably have to agree, to be honest. But well, maybe not. You really have got to get used to listening to your own voice all the time. So I have just got up to the point where I was heading up to the movie Stranger. I've shortened 11 episodes already into about 30 minutes. And this is where I'm at. So you got any questions about making videos? Or you just want to ask me questions about Grounded 2? Please get whatever. Yes! I think I'll just do like a Q&A while I'm doing this as well. Oh! Ooh! Good lad. He's a good lad. Right, let's break through here. So what I do is, I'll pause it. I'll scratch through. Quickly scan in to see what's actually occurred. What were the interesting parts or the parts I really need to communicate. And this isn't the same for every video. This is only for like these mega videos, like 100 days videos and stuff.
Oh, there's another Mantis.
Which is kind of how I've always done it. I've always used my Let's Play videos and then used them mostly to do 100 days. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll cut that. It doesn't really matter if I cut off my voice because most of my voice will be voiceover that I'm going to do after I've finished editing it. And hopefully I'll just leave in little sections that I maybe have heard or think, yeah, I know I said something funny there, or that's something important to the calls. It's a bit of a mix. You don't want to keep showing the same fights against the same bugs because you guys have seen it all. Unless they really are good, like you come in clutch, or you get overwhelmed, or you know you get your ass handed to you. That's my view anyway. My Let's Plays are often too long. And I'm still at that stage where you want to butcher them and cut them down really much because people's attention spans just aren't there. If you look at someone like I'm Cade, can't lie, he's got like comedy coming out of his ears. I'm sure he does most of it live, but I'm sure he adds some more to it afterwards, like with some voice lines and stuff. Oh no, but me with Let's Plays, they're always usually just purely in the moment, other than like an intro or if I really have to explain something because something's not working. And yeah, you just shorten everything. So if I've got a boss fight or a fight with a bug, sometimes I'll show the beginning, I'll show a hair-raising moment, and then I'll quickly show the end. So you don't see me use every strike, unless it's usually like the first bug I encounter, or the first creature. And like you don't really need to see me struggle to get up a thingy. I should make this bigger though, shouldn't I? Should I make this bigger? Let's make this bigger. There we go. You guys literally can't see. And yeah, I've done a few sort of mega videos now, so I'm getting more used to it, but it's still right. It can take follow the like pathing. Okay, that wasn't that obvious. A huge amount of footage and stuff. 100 days video normally takes about 50 hours of footage to skim through and burn. Because there's so many. It better be the way. So, you know, when you see just these 100 days videos that have been done legit and not cheating. It better be the way. Who was I see the other day? Natural. I knew I was missing something. I was like, no way. I wanted to like climb some random. Do one, and it was so blatant. It better be the way. And that's okay if people want to do it, but he didn't even bother putting like the days in the corners. I knew I was missing something. I was like, no. So a lot of people do fake ones. That's not to say sometimes I haven't like to climb some random leaves. Sometimes I'll skip days quickly, like sleep as quickly as I can. I don't know why I came back here. So this is all useless footage. It's me going up to the the next area, but we don't really need to see any of that again. All we need to really see is me making it up to the top. So I'll just skim that. I'll just cut all this. If it's a 40-minute video, it'll probably take about 15 minutes. If it's only a 10-15 minute video, it might only take about 5 minutes. It just depends. I don't render in like the biggest or best settings. I've tried doing like 4K recordings and stuff when I got first my PC. It's pretty beefy. It's very good for editing. It's a 390, but I found that it was just so long rendering 4K. Then you are looking at like an hour for doing something.
He's not stuck anymore.
So yeah, about that. So now I just do like 30 FPS. Like I don't render in anything above that. I used to do 60, but again, that would still take a little bit longer.
I need my arrows.
I just found sometimes I was trying to do things quickly.
He's not.
So what's the point?
He could be.
Mainly because also YouTube kills compression anyway.
He could be stuck.
Unless your video, there's definitely no argument.
Stuck
if you've
anymore.
got a special video, like a long video, you probably do want it to be as
I need my
good looking as you can, because that video is probably going to get more views over time. But I don't know. I'm not at that point yet where I feel like I've got enough people. Like if I was like I'm Cade or like a big Let's Player, I probably would render and make my videos much better in like 4K.
Man, it's a nice view from up here though. Can you build your base up here?
There we go. So like I said, I'll just ignore all my voice work. I'll probably discard most of this. I'll just leave it just to skim through. So we don't really need to see me just walking around the outsides of it. We've already got a shot of me looking at the rest of the park. So a tiny bit of a cliffhanger, and that was the end of that episode. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. I've got a few different tracks here, if you're interested. I've got the video track, so that's obviously all the video footage. And then you've got the audio, that's my audio. And then we've got the actual game sound. And then I've got a little voiceover one that sometimes I have used to do like an intro or outro, just because I forgot to do it or whatever. And then for that, I'll add a lot more though. Like normally I add music sometimes to some of these sort of special videos. And in the past, I used to use 2 video tracks to keep track of each day. But now I don't do that as much. Now I just work out and roughly estimate what day it was. Because I know I've done 50 days, but it's just a case of like, well, I don't need to legit show every time I slept and every time I woke
Bags is
up.
Jade, yes, another episode of Let's Play exclusively for members, and we're here. Network Centre.
Also, I know you guys can hear my voice a little bit more sometimes with the thingy. So I'll try not to talk as much while I'm actually doing it. Okay, so we're in the centre. You've got Add About Liverpool. Add About Paul. Paul the game.
Here. Network Centre.
So in fact, I don't really need my voice work. I could just turn it all down right now, so you guys won't get like frustrated that I'm like still yapping. Although that one's not the one I really want. So let's do that. Although I think it's funny, you'll be able to hear a few snippets that are interesting maybe. So yeah, we've shown me getting up the ladder. And then we can just cut straight to where Violet's about to talk to us. Blah, 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 blah. Again, remember I'm doing voiceovers for a lot of this. So I've only got to say, as I made my way through the Burgle statue, Wendell and Burgle statue, Violet gave me a call and more threats telling me she had Burgle hostage. And then it depends on how much you're going to show. Like this is all kind of boring. It's just me going through different laboratories. Not really finding anything crazy exciting. Maybe I show just a tiny snippet. So then the voiceover would be, I made my way through the laboratory. Like the game. Paul. Oh, that's crazy.
Alive until the rescue team comes along. Good luck.
There we go. That's probably just good enough. I encountered some exploding weevils. I've got it auto, so it automatically shuffles the footage over, but you can turn that off just so sometimes it causes problems. So if you've ever heard an issue with a video with me where I'm talking twice, it's probably because I forgot to turn it on and off. So yeah, that's why I was meant to stream just regular Grounded tonight, but I've got to get this video made. I've got to, and I've been really pressed for time getting my house ready for sale and trying to catch up playing Enshrouded on my other channel. So I just thought, you know what? I either cancel the stream tonight, or I'll try and show you guys a little bit if people are interested about what I do. So there we go. I do love these lifts. So they did confirm they are going to absolutely make them, or they're thinking about making them completely, you can choose where you go and where you don't go in the game, right? They said that in the latest dev.
Leave them there in case I die.
I'm pretty sure. So that would be really cool. Because at the moment, there's only got one working where you can sort of teleport to another location. Okay, so this is a pretty important part of the story. So I'd probably let this breathe a little bit.
It's me! Pete Boggs! It's me! It's my face!
So that would be sometimes I would probably cut that out and put it on the bottom track here. And then that gives me a reminder to leave that in there. Don't record over it. Let that part of the game play. But I haven't done that much at all with this edit. Obviously finding out I've got information about all the kids. Cassandra Branch. Willow Branch. Is Cassandra a tree? I'm surprised they didn't go over like another tree, since Willow's a tree, right? Would that be just a bit too on the nose if that was the case? Maybe.
Willow Branch? What?
And that'll probably do. I probably don't need to do voice work over all of them. I'll just quickly skim, go over to one that shows, yeah.
Right, this is all, yeah, she's been watching us for a long time.
And Max. And that's it. And then just more enemies. Kind of want to show a little bit of this, but we can do it shortened. So I like doing like montages of the final hits of kills. So this one, obviously, that will start it off. And then what you can do is you'll scrub using the cursor here. And you'll try and time it so you just get the last hit in. And then we'll scrub that. Oh, no, that's not the last hit. Last hit. Or the last flurry hits. Yeah, that's going to be last hit. Oh, no, it weren't. There we go. So we'll just keep going, and then we'll watch it back afterwards, see if it's actually interesting. That should be like a 1 kill. There we go. Skim that, time it, cut down, so I've got a little delete button. There are lots of keyboard shortcuts, but I'm not very good with them. The only one I use is S, pretty much, and space. That's no one start and stop sometimes. And then, yeah. Software I use, yeah, it's Movie Studio. A lot of people use like Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve and stuff like that. DaVinci's free, Premiere Pro is extremely expensive. This I paid, I don't know, I want to say I paid like £25, or might have even got it as part of a bundle back in 2019. So I've been using this software for 6 years now, and it's well out of date. There's like they've made like another 6 of them, but they're all the same really. You don't really need to buy really expensive software and stuff if you're learning how to, you know, make videos and stuff. Just go with what you can afford. So yeah, don't want really boring stuff. Killed that one. If I use the mouse scroll, it scrolls in and out the whole video, so it makes it a little bit quicker to move in and around. So I've got lots of explosions. That one I didn't get to. Try and get the last kills here. Well, there's quite a few, so it might not actually come off as well as I wanted it to. Got all these little lines. That's no. That's it. If it works, it works. There's definitely, I really wish I could get better at some editing techniques. Like I've got loads of transitions. I might show you them in a minute. But I'm not the best at transitions. Some people are really smart and clever what they can do. Let's zoom into anything else. There we go. So we've got about 4 enemies there, 5 cuts. Let's watch that in sequence and see if it looks good or not.
What?
So they're a little bit rough. They're not all showing exactly the same swing. That's what you kind of want to get. It's important to not cut off too much of something. You want to get it just at the right timing. So this is kind of detail that goes in for something that people won't even think about for 2 seconds. See, that one's too long. Remember, it's the last that we want. There we go. And that one I'll keep because it's a free mega hit. Combo hit. And I'm killing a dude with it. And I could probably cut that a little bit more. And now let's watch that back again. Yeah, a little bit sharper. There's still something slightly off a bit. That's alright. That'll do. And then usually I show the last enemy that you hit in full. Come on. Yes. So yeah, that's my kind of rules. If you watch my Let's Plays, maybe you'll look out for this in the future. I'm going to do some more free Let's Plays, by the way, like for everyone. In fact, I'm going to be doing like buggy only or one life only between me and the buggy. But look out for that. See if I show the first time I encounter an enemy, do I show the whole fight? The next time I encounter them, do I show the first hit, the last hit? You know, see if you look out for some of that stuff. Rossi is his new name. Hey Hob, how you doing, bud? It's level 2. In fact, I probably could cut that there. But it's not the final hit. So we could do that as well. Oh god. This is when the ants was blocking like everything. That got nerfed eventually. So one more. In fact, we can shorten that a bit. Come on. Okay, that's level 2. There we go. And then people get the idea. I've shown that this area is filled with enemies, so I don't need to keep going too much into it. Show the lift going up. So that's a nice transition to mark you're on the next part of the game.
Oh no, fam.
Show off the reveal of the big old cockroach queen. I'll probably leave that voice work in there because it's me going, oh no, fam.
Oh no, fam. Oh no, fam.
There we go. Barefoot, hello. Rossi is Italian and Rosso is also the colour red in Italian. You got a new phone, have ya? What you got, Op? What you got? And then you can see here, I've left the whole fight almost intact. Well, I did shorten it, but it seemed pretty scary, you know, like hair raising that I was getting. My butt kicked by this guy. So first hit.
Oh my god.
Second hit. But then I can just shorten it because, yeah, you've seen me kill a bunch of these guys before. Even though this is a named one, so it's slightly different. No. Although I probably wanted to show him doing the sizzling effect to me because that's something interesting. So probably like there. Scratch that. There we go. So the cut is there to there. Ooh. Me struggling a little bit, getting sizzled a little bit, show a little bit of danger. So I know in my voiceover it's like, oh, this guy is tough. But I managed to beat him just about. I said show the last hit. Of course, they come back to life. Oh no! He's back alive again. Oh no, not the head thing again. Not the head thing again. And again, that's a little funny line, so I'll keep that maybe. Pixel 10 Pro Fold. Oh, nice. Bro, new phones mean nothing to me. I've been buying the cheapest sort of Android, sometimes Samsung, but like Huawei or whatever phones for the last like 6 years, 7 years. I think I've only had 2 phones in that time. And I only stopped using them because they broke. Bruh. And there we go. Show him menacely coming down. Bruh. That's it. He's doing his squirt. Get him. Get him. No. Get him. Dodge. See, that already feels a bit too long. So what I'll do is I'll show that. No. And then I'll show the last hits and we get him. Just finish him off, Joe. Just finish him off. There we go. Boom.
Employees inside when the network is down.
Violet, give me some shit again.
And I made sure it is
blah blah blah.
down.
I'm gonna get you, Violet. I'm gonna get you very soon. Working out.
There we go.
Stuff.
I've got 3
How
of
to
them.
gain
I've done that
access.
surely.
Let's go.
Oh, so many. Look.
Also, anyone noticed they changed the? There was a body on the floor laying down in this place, but they swapped it for a body just laying on that in the trailers and footage we saw. I don't know if anyone ever actually noticed that, but this body was on the floor in the pre-release stuff. So that's kind of interesting. You want to show a little bit of like the cameras and go, oh, look how many.
2, 4,
I still think that might be how many we have to shut down eventually.
6, 7, 8.
Because there's only like 3 of them that you actually have to destroy.
This guy.
I think Grounded 2. Show the important
Finally.
story bit, which is the network
Oh, no,
center
it's a
pass. And then I don't need to show inventory. These are the times I definitely cut all that out. Where I probably use it. I talk about like my upgrades and stuff a lot more in my normal Let's Plays.
Oh, I've got a roach shot. I need both.
And see me struggling that my armor's starting to break, which is going to become important later. And then, yeah, this is kind of bad layout design because you just defeated an Orc Cockroach Queen and then you've immediately got another one in the next room. Although I think you can do them in different orders, but still. Chronic, hello. And then, yeah, it's a fight. We don't really want to see another 3-minute fight against Cockroach, do you know? So, just do that. He's still alive. Got lots of these little buggers. So just cut all that out. Was he stuck? Oh no, he's not stuck. And he's still managing to escape me.
Oh, they move so quick.
Come on. Yes. And there we go. And at this point, there's no point in me showing even more fights with cockroaches. It's kind of boring. And remember, I'm on a time limit. I'm already up to 30 minutes. And once I do voice recording, it'll probably come down a little bit more. But probably only by about 3-5 minutes, maybe. And I've still got at least 6 hours of footage to fit in the next. I'm going to aim it for an hour. It is only 50 days. I've tried to keep my 100 days content always just over an hour or just under. So yeah, we have got to just start being more ruthless. Kind of hurts sometimes though. You're like, but all that stuff I did, all that time I spent. Okay, let's pull this. Show the lever, there we go. Found the lever, pulled the wire, and then that's it. Now I can just go almost more ham and just show not even me going back to the area. Just go straight away.
Rubber. Used to do some dungeons
though. New one.
Not just like a couple different routes that'll get you loot, but actually different ways you could sneak up.
Hi there, champ.
Or I didn't even show pulling the lever there.
So you could.
That was bad. show that because it's like me going mad on the most simplest little creature.
You could.
And then we'll go ahead and edit that one. Have I pulled the lever yet? Still haven't pulled the lever. Looking at all the stuff. So many eyes, but you didn't see me come in. There we go. And that's the crucial bit. Show the second leaf being pulled.
You are now in charge of...
Boom. So back to the main room again. More cockroaches. Won't bother with any of that lot. Literally just going to skim until I get to an interesting part. Cut that out like that. You just might notice the markings on the wall is the fountain. Oh, really? See, that's the kind of stuff I want to go over. I've only played Grounded once, guys. Technically, like all the way through. Like Parazoni's like 5th playthrough. And there we go. This isn't such a big deal. Just like going through some hatches. Jump up. That power's turned on. And then we can go through the main chamber now. Don't know why I flipped to first person. Yeah, we don't want to show that. Press the button. There we go. Okay. That's the combination of all 3 buttons. Okay. So that's relatively quick. So there's the start. In literally a minute, I've shown we've done it.
Okay.
So yeah, my plan is I am gonna do hopefully a. I'm debating whether or not to do a 1 life challenge, but try and make it even harder. Where if my buggy dies, that's it. I restart.
I guess not.
And so the problem with that is though, well, I just won't ever use my buggy.
I
right?
guess not.
That's what I could do.
It is indeed.
But no, I'll make it that I have to use, like, bring my buggy with me on every
that way.
mission I go on.
Can't go that way.
But I can send him home maybe
bandages.
if he is about to get killed. I don't know. Maybe that would be a bit tough. Yeah, actually, I think I was struggling what to do here. So we'll just cut all that out. I was going a bit stealthy. But again, it's kind of boring just watching me go stealthy. So we'll cut it straight to where I'm about to hit something. Bit more. There we go. Oh! And that didn't work, did it? That was like the worst stealth kill ever. Oof! And these are new enemies in a new area, so I'll show a little bit of the fights. But not, again, a huge amount. Oh! No. I don't mind editing. Some creators really hate it. I have noticed, though, just because I've not been that well the last few months, like mentally, I get distracted a lot easier. And that's been hard to manage editing still.
Do you know what?
Some concentration levels
And
just
that'll do
for
for
now. Don't really need to show that once you've explained it to the audience, because remember, that's the thing, you're trying to appeal to your Grounded audience that know the game already, Grounded 2 audience, but you do kind of hope you might drag some newbies into it, or people that haven't got this far. So it could be interesting to talk about, like, oh, all my milk mode upgrades, but let's face it, most people know now. Like, once you've explained it once, you don't have to keep showing it again. You want to make a Destiny-style raid for 4 players, take on work together to beat it? Yes, mate. Rosso, I'm down for that. I'm totally down for that, mate. Have you seen have you tried any of the mods that Jason stuff has done, or Sparrow? Because you know you can just download the installer on PC and start up Playgrounds mode now, like it works. I mean, it's not. No, it makes Playgrounds mode in a world. I don't know if it saves it as a Playgrounds mode once you've changed it in game. I really want to do stuff with buggies, and once we get more buggies, I'm really hoping. I don't think they're going to have like.
Oh, that's the one, mate.
Like, I don't think, like, we're surmising that maybe the progression will be that you'll get a black ant buggy, and then that means you can chop through tier 2.
I can't remember if there was a craft.
I've had a big cup of coffee, it's made me go up. It makes the most sense, but I'm still feeling like
Hey, I've got another gold card.
it might not actually be something. Like, they may only just have the red ant buggies as the buggies, and then just go with Ladybug, and then we'll get new ones rather than just the tiers going through. Because then they've got to come up with like really more abilities for these things, and I think some people will be complaining that we're just doing like it's not that interesting having just different tiers of buggies, but still the same type of buggy. Yeah, just have a look.
Anything else? Any more of chest?
I used the Unreal Unlocker. I'll even send you the file later. I'm paying Patreon for it, but you don't really need to. It doesn't get updated that much, or it doesn't break as much as it used to. Like where you'd need the newest version.
Okay.
And I'm probably going to cancel my Patreon right now because I paid it for like 2 months, so I thanked him enough, I think. Because then you can still use it afterwards. Now I love this jumping through these.
Oh, there's a lot of
stuff. This was really cool. And if you guys noticed, even if you don't actually hit the eggs, they do pop as you go past.
It would have been cool if there was like some
kind of gave
traps
like
and
that
stuff
alien
here,
vibe.
some lasers you've got time to get through.
I was really hoping we get more stuff like this. Like, I really want to see this kind of gameplay where we've got to take more things like crouching through places or dangerous places, more traps as well. I think I said it here. It'd be cool if there was actually some more traps, lasers, and bolts and stuff.
Oh, come on.
Again, don't need to show it all. Just cut it all off. Show me exiting out. Hey. There we go.
Okay, so we can get...
Alright, I've been a bit too slow with this, yeah. So actually we're at the Mysterious Stranger now. So I finally made my way up, blah 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 blah. Make sure I had all my resources set.
Right, so this person is like...
No, I'm not going to show that actually. So I finally made my way up.
Save the game.
No, because I showed the menu. Finally made my way up. I'm just imagining in my voice, my head, what I'm probably going to say.
In the yard.
Here's the
You were
Mysterious
warriors.
Stranger.
That's
Who
who
is
I
it?
want to
Is
see.
it the 15? Blah 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 blah. Let's
True
fight.
selves.
How does she know? How does she know?
I'm sensing an elevated risk of heat stroke.
So yeah, I'm gonna die.
Okay.
First time I fight her, I think. And so I kind of want it to be talked about a little bit. But already this is too long and too boring.
You might have potential.
Come on. Because most of my comments are like, come on, okay. So let's rewind that back a bit. So we've got the intro. We'll show her getting her first hit in on me.
Okay. Okay.
And then we'll just go straight into like, yeah, a big chunk of it. She's basically getting.
Ow.
This counts as research. Another one for the compendium.
There we go, reminding people to peek up.
You might have potential.
Yeah, go on.
Got it down to half health. Just trying to avoid that. Change tack with the fresh mint staff.
Okay.
Wasn't really doing the job. And again, she had the same problem as the ant. Definitely easier. I imagine to fight her now.
No way.
It's
And you got to show
embarrassing
deaths.
me.
Always try and show as many deaths as possible. I've been grounded New Game Plus since there isn't much content out in Grand 2 yet. I can't wait for the winter update and I hope it's going to be as massive as this. I hope to as well, Conic. Yeah, for sure. So, you know, show your
Back
deaths.
down
I
here
think
again.
it's good.
So I did have 2 of these.
And then
Sizzle
this is all just a bit
reduction.
boring.
The armor
Straight
is
into
sick.
back fight again.
Right.
I can see how you
doing a
survived
bit
in the
better.
yard.
Maybe not. You may have noticed my gear is completely broken here as well. Like,
It's probably like the worst weapon to use against her.
So really, this fight is actually really doing
Mine
well.
do
Also,
spicy.
look at the spear I'm
So I
using.
imagine her gear
You might have
is
potential.
resistant to spicy too.
I'm literally using a lava spear.
Yes.
Look.
She heals up. This when she starts doing her powerful attacks.
What's that, bruh?
Oh,
What was that?
just about holding my own here. But again, it's already too much.
You might have potential.
How are you meant to get out of that? It's really hard to melee
to break
when she
fast.
starts doing that. Like, it is definitely recommended for me.
Horse
to
starts
start using
breaking.
range gear. Let's cut that little segment. Oh, oof. New dead there as well. Where's she going?
Hope you're ready for your final exam.
Oh, yeah.
Composure.
It is indeed. So that's a big reveal. I want to show that as much as possible. And again, the same sort of thing. Bloody tarantula, bandit. There, show the first hit. And then I can be a bit more brutal. Although I think I die again. Oh, come on.
Embarrassing.
Come
It's
on.
embarrassing.
No. Oh. Again. Again.
Unpleasant. Whoops.
I think I did reload that. I think I did reload this.
What happened there?
But then I died again. So it's just funny to show that in quick order. So don't show that. Just skim all the way to the point where it's about to get me again.
No.
And there you go. So I'd never lie to you guys. After that, I just decided to reload the
There you go.
save. I did try not to. I wanted to get the full.
I
It felt
admitted
like
it.
it was
I
a bit
li- I
of
cheated.
a bad one.
I cheated,
Literally not
everyone.
being in my hands. I thought I There you
Oh,
go,
uh,
at least one
26
proper
days.
shot to kill
Yourselves.
Axel as well.
Oh,
Yourselves.
okay.
This
Ooh.
counts as
It's all glitching out all over the place.
The Masked Stranger.
Don't want to show me healing all the time. Yeah. Oh, let's take this one. Oh, whoa. There we go.
Not bad.
And I think I just about learned how to do it. So this was actually my 4th attempt at killing her. Have you watched speedruns this day? Not yet, not yet. I watched a few with Grounded 1. And it's definitely crazy. We've got some exciting stuff coming up soon. I won't reveal too much just yet, so we're going to be doing it on Monday. But some of your favourite Grounded 2 creators may have a bunch of announcements happening on Monday. Yes! There we go. Yes. That's it. And she pisses off. Oh no, she starts doing her big attacks. Oof. Absolutely smashed again. Oh shit. Back to that. Time switch. Time switch. And that's when I say like get the staff out instead.
I love
It's
it.
really slow. But yeah. I mean, it's a huge fight. I've already spent way too long on this. So let's just cut out as much as I can. I want to show just a bit more of her, like me learning how to actually do it, because I worked it out. Which was use the range and dodge
Oh, what
out.
is that? That is some bullshit.
It's not cheating. I always say before a fight, yeah, I do. Well, just because videos, again, it also shows, it's good to show struggle, right? You want, I like seeing creators fail and then win. If I just see a creator magically beating every boss first time they've ever come across, it's always a little bit like, oh, you're laying. What are you laying for? Shit, I don't need to be recording this. I just realised I don't need that. So that is a big section. That is already taken 3 minutes to get through all of that.
That's who I want to see.
How does she know?
I'm sent.
So I'm feeling like I might just cut out a few more sections as well.
You might have potential.
Yeah, go on. And not that last bit there, just to show that off. Oh, no. Thank you. My software can get a bit like, yeah, it can't handle shit. So what is showing that? That's what I wanted. I wanted that point there, not anything else. There we go. Oh, it might not mean much, but a few seconds is good enough. And over the course of a fight, I could shave like a minute off. So really, I could just show. I could cut that out. Could cut that out. Just get to the point before she calls Axel. Since I've shown it off once now. Where's she going? She's up
Hope
there.
you're ready for your final exam.
Ugh. That's better. Yeah, so we've already shortened that quite a bit. Tarantula. Oh, whoa. And then... No. Yeah. Oh, get rid of all this again. Oh, shit. Okay. Time switch. Time switch. Oh, cancel, cancel, cancel. Time. There you go. Axel's smaller than a member. Everything from every single insert and Pardia. Yeah, it is something I guess people just like. If you're that kind of player, sort of Dark Souls player. That is some bullshit. And I've been calling her Axel. I meant Bandit. Bandit is some bullshit. And yeah, she's still beasting me a little bit here. So again, got to show her just leaving. Yeah, she's leaving. Okay.
You're ready for your final exam.
Cut all that out. That one. That one.
Keep my composure. Breathe, Pete.
So you do the voiceover and say, hey, make sure you put your mutations here, hide behind the pillars.
Breathe.
Oh, we coughing away. And then this is the final fight. So really, I just need to show a couple hits. It doesn't have any extra big phases. Oh no! That I find really hard to dodge. The lunge attack where it like eats you on. Oh! Let's see if we can get it. No, don't do that. That one. That one. I just want to show some more of me hitting it. It's sometimes a bit finicky. I'm trying to find the lines to drag, because you can drag the little segments you've already cut left or right to obviously shorten the video. Yeah, that's it. That's what we want. Another pounce from him. And then, come on. I'm being a chicken, to be honest. In fact, that's probably all we need to show. I don't need to show too much more. Oh no! Oh no! And mainly because this isn't the final fight. If this was the final fight at the end of the video, yes!
So, you're not totally weak.
Oh my god!
I won't go that easy on you again.
What I could do. This is episode 13. EP 13? Boss fight episode 12? I don't know. It's either 13 or 12. I can't remember. I mean, what I could do, I could just do up to here as one video and then do the second one. Like, I don't have to, like, 50 days, labeling the video 50 days is nowhere near as effective as labeling it 100 days. 100 days are the ones that stick out and get more algorithm stuff. So eventually all this footage will lead to 100 days. But, I mean, that's the pretty good, nice level. It would also mean I get a bloody video out this weekend, which is the point. I feel like I'm running behind. I haven't got enough content out lately. So, because this will take me still till tomorrow. Like, I might be able to get this finished, edited tonight, I reckon. We're down to just 6 hours now. But then I've got to do the voice work. The voice work tomorrow will probably take me about 3 hours. Just an hour video. Because I don't have a script. I just go off the cuff. If I say something wrong, I just quickly delete it and start again. So that can take a bit time consuming. Scripts are great, but again, my typing skills are terrible. I'm dyslexic. So I just find it really hard to type quickly without loads of mistakes. And I've tried scripts before and it just felt like it took way too long. So I don't know. I don't even know how many people are watching this because for some reason it hasn't actually shown how many. It's probably about 10. 5, bloody hell. Even that's poor. Couldn't even get more than 5 people to watch me edit a video. I've fallen off. I've fallen off hard. There's nothing better than checking your ego when you think you're doing well with like a game or a community, and then like no one gives a shit about what you're doing. But yes, I could potentially do that. It might be an idea, because then the second video, which I could put out next weekend, is all my adventures picking up all the rest of the special gear, which I hadn't got. There was a bunch of stuff I didn't do. And of course, I'll finish it off with the Axel boss fight, wouldn't I? So maybe I'll do that. Maybe that's the play. Because I've got all this footage. I've got to go and get the special bow, the swords. I hadn't even done the ice cream cart. That's crazy. Yeah, do you know what? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. I won't call it 50 days. I'll call it... I'll just put day 1 and then maybe day question mark. And day 1 will show me with no gear. And then day question mark will show the mysterious stranger. That could be a good compromise, right? Maybe? What we saying, chat? What we saying, all 5 of you? Or should I just suck it up and try and get it all done in one video? Because then they'll probably get views, you know. So the last 100 days video I did terribly compared to any of the others, and it was because I think it was the New Game Plus one. 100 days. So these are all the 100 days videos I've done, or like part of the series. So that one's my best one. That's got 642,000 views. The first one I ever did was, I split that in half. That was actually 50 days and then 100 days. So that was the second part of that. That got 57,000 views. It wasn't too bad. Where's the other ones? There should be more than that. Where's my other 100 days? That's that one. Bruh. 100. Let's try 100. Oh, there is a second page. There is. No, it's not there, is it? What the hell? Yeah, I like 100 Days videos. Like I can't watch Let's Plays anymore. That's why I'm saying I'll put them behind the members' videos, because most people just don't watch them. But they can be good for yeah, look, there you go. How to survive 50 days in the most difficult game mode. Only got 28,000 views. And then I should have 100 days here. Sorry, I know this is boring, but I'm just like intrigued now. Like, where the hell is it? There it is. Oh yeah, because it was 200 days. That's right. And it's 300 days. Yes. Okay, so I've got 74,000 views on that one. And then if I look, I should have one more. I think it's, yeah, it's 250 days. That's what it is. 250. Grounded the movie. That only just about climbed up to 34,000 views. 24,000 views. But that did pretty bad the first few weeks. Although that was me uploading all the Let's Plays. No, that was me uploading all my 100-day videos into one video, plus the final. So you get the idea. They're not always that popular. It just depends. It's luck, really. Yeah, I think I'll do that, guys. I'm going to put it out. I'll stop here. I might be able to do the voice work tonight. And then, yeah, that's pretty good. I've got nearly four and a half hours of Let's Play footage cut down into 34 minutes. I'm pretty sure the next one will only be 34 minutes. The culmination will be the mixer and the Axel boss fight. And I think that would be a good way to bookend it. And hopefully, then we'll get ready for the winter update. And once the winter update comes, I will carry on doing the Let's Plays. I still might make a members only. But like I said, I'm starting a new series soon, where it will be me doing probably live streams of trying to survive with just one life between me and my buggy. Or buggies only. I thought about that as well. Like, what if you had to stay on your buggy as much as possible? You was only allowed to get off to pick up stuff they couldn't, go through areas they can't. Not how much longer it would take you. Or do it no buggies. I don't know which one sounds better, worse, whatever. But yeah. So I am going to end it there, guys. You know what? I am pretty done. I'm pretty tired. I can't lie. I'm going to go and just yapping is making me a bit tired. So I'm going to put some music on. I'm going to finish this section off at least. And then I have actually got to get ready for some other stuff as well. So yeah, thanks for just hanging out. I know it's a bit of a weird stream. Just did about an hour, but there you go. If you're interested, got any questions, you're watching this afterwards, then go ahead and pop in the comment section. I'm always down to give people advice and help out if they're looking to make content. And yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate the people that did turn up.